Hey, you guys, we are back. Happy summer. We haven't been on for a couple of weeks because of summer, but I'm Angela Hughes and I'm the luxury travel entrepreneur. And today I am here with Yenedi Perez from Ponant. And we haven't had her for probably like 6 months on the show. So this is really exciting to have her back. And we're talking about all things luxury cruising today. And Yenedi's going to teach us some tips, tricks. And so do you want to introduce yourself, Yenedi?
Yes. Hi, Angela. Thanks for the opportunity to be here today. I'm honored, really. It's an honor to be here. Yes, I am. This is a great time. This summer. I just came back from vacation, so I'm all refreshed. Short but sweet. It was just great family time, and I hope you have had a little bit of summertime as well. Um, just wanted to tell you we are extremely excited about the alliance with Smithsonian Journey. We have 18 sailings that are dedicated to knowing the world, getting to know the world in a different way. Because Panon, it's all about immersive travel experience.
Okay, so tell us what the relationship is with Smithsonian and then how that all came to be and everything.
Well, here's how it is. What we have this new alliance is going to actually take us into a new into a new world. There will be immersive travel experiences, as I said before, with two Smithsonian Journeys experts. We're going to have physicists, we're going to have historians, we're going to have, individuals who are well versed in travel, as well as depending on the destinations that we're having. We're going to have history of the Viking. We're going to have history of Mediterranean, of Spain. So it's really about we're celebrating a new alliance with a collection of unparalleled experiences, and it's really focused on cultural history and expedition.
Okay, look, let's stop for just a minute because I feel like we need a little bit of a refresher of where are you guys sailing like right now and what does the future look like?
Yes,
It's super hard to keep up with everything, to be honest.
I totally understand. The world is changing so drastically, and we're looking at destinations that are off the beaten path, like Ponant has always done. I mean, this is our core, value. This is just, and also the sailing with sustainability is very important to us. I know this is not something that, it's kind of off topic, but it's really the core value of Panon, it's sustainability. And with that, we're going into destinations that it's making a difference for you to know about the destinations that we're going to, about culture, about really, becoming one with a destination. Are we sailing right now? We are sailing. We sailed actually after COVID we started July 31st of actually 2020. We sailed over 40 sailings with about 3,500 passengers altogether.
Okay.
Currently, we're sailing in Iceland. We're sailing in the Greek Isles, out of Venice, Croatia. So we are sailing
and are these all, wait a minute, are these all open to U.S. travelers as well?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is open. And just to give you an idea and a refresher about Ponant has 12 luxury small ships. They're able to easily navigate small waterways, so to explore remote destinations that are not accessible by big ships. For example, we dock right into Bordeaux. We dock right into in Croatia, and it's very important because we provide more time in each port of call, and you don't spend a lot of time on going on from destination to destination in buses. So that's one of the things that I really like to highlight. It's just unique destinations that Ponant takes you to. Secret Cubs. It's just very known to locals. So we're discovering different places. We do have the youngest fleet. For example, in the Explorer class vessels, which only hold 184 guests, the actual average capacity will be about 150 guests only. And those are with the underwater lounge, the blue light lounge. Yes, it's absolutely beautiful. a destination in itself, just to go in there and hear the ocean from 3 miles away and see any marine life that goes by the ship. Is just it's just incredible. It's an incredible experience. So our ships, yes, are new and launching in the Explorer class vessels in 2019 to 20. I'm sorry. Two in 2018, two in 2019, and two in 2020. So they're all brand new, and many of them haven't really had time to sell. So I invite you to come on board and just experience that. It's like sailing on your own private yacht. We
You know
have,
what I want to say? Please invite me on board.
yes, of course we will.
So happy.
Yes, we have over 30 years of experience, and 20 specifically on polar expedition experience. So over 450 awe-inspiring cruises, over 450 ports of call, and it's about experts. We have experts on board to enrich, the cultural environment, this learning, and just really about learning about cuisine, gastronomy, fine wines, and very chic designs are just, it's, I used to hear somebody saying it's like the Maserati of the water. And that's really what, we provide. It's understated elegance. It's just, and really about discovering the world and becoming one with a destination. I mean, every time they ask me about, what do you think? What is something that you can remember about Ponant that is just absolutely amazing? The destinations, each port of call.
Yeah, first of all, you guys have expanded so much from just Europe. I mean, for a long time, people used to think you were the French cruise line, you catered to the French traveler, and now you really have a really big international base. And then on top of that, your destinations are worldwide. So let's ask Yenedi questions here. First of all, what's your favorite destination, and what do you think super hot this year?
It's super hot this year. It's Iceland.
Seriously, Iceland. Okay, yeah.
Yes. Iceland is super, super hot. I mean, this is a destination that, and one of the things that people ask me, how about the PCR test? We do PCR test for our guests on board.
Oh, that's so great. So they don't.
That is so great. So our guest doesn't, they don't have to go finding somewhere to to get tested before they come back to the US. It's just so important, and it's so convenient. I wish I would have brought somebody who just came off a Panon ship in Iceland, and she had the time of her life. She said the food was amazing, the service was impeccable, and the destination itself and the guides were just just a very exclusive experience. Because truly, there's a lot of ways to get through Iceland. You can go by a tour, but it's really about the destinations that we provide, and the one becoming, as I said, it's always about becoming one with the destinations. How easily it is to go from one port to another port, and really get into the ports of call that are interesting, that offer that experience that it's going to be unforgettable. And that's what we provide. And it's sailing on your own private yacht. You don't really have to be going from hotel to hotel. We take you there.
Okay, I always have questions because we are a marketing and strategy group for the bulk of our listeners today, as well as we've got some consumers piped in from my feed as well. But what would be like kind of your key strategies that you would say to advisors? And because we have so many choices, it's hard, and I love all the reps too. And so then I'm like, oh, I love him and that product. I love you and your product. It's sometimes hard to decide. It's like Christmas morning every day, coming to work and travel.
Exactly. I do have to tell you one thing. It's really about, it's really finding that niche travel experience that you want to provide to your clients, because quite honestly, it's a very simple itinerary, 7 night Eastern Western Caribbean destinations that are known. Really, your clients can just buy it anywhere, but it's really about how you become knowledgeable in the destination that you're selling. And it's just sell something that it's interesting, that it's off the beaten path, that a destination that people are going to remember, and that it's just not, clients are going to look on the internet and they'll possibly buy it from there because it's just easier, but it's really sell your knowledge in the destination, sell something different. The small ship experience where you don't have to be rubbing elbows with 5,000, 4,000, 1,000 people when you get off the ship.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that is important. That's a type of destination that's going to make you unique.
Okay, let's talk price points for a minute, because I feel like
let's go into price points. Yes, I think that is a great idea.
Well, the reason why is I feel like a lot of people feel like sometimes these luxury brands are out of their reach. And every time I talk to you, I'm just kind of reminded that with everything that's included and all of these different things, and getting rid of 4,000 of your friends on the ship makes just a huge difference in your sailing experience. So, pulling up a quick PowerPoint here to just share, because we want to teach you some strategies on using the price point to close the deal. Yeah, to close the deal.
This is very important. This is how you close the gap between a mass market and a small ship experience.
Okay, let me here we go.
Can you see it? Can you see the inclusions?
Yeah, let me take off this comment from Vicky. Okay, let me take off this. Hold on. You guys don't know that we're like a full service media production thing here.
And I'd love to work with each and every one of the travel advisors here to close that gap of marketing and really show you how different it is to sell a small cruise line, a small intimate experience, rather than we have 45-minute wait time. It's nothing like that. We have very inclusive details and amenities here. So let's go into the inclusions of Ponant, which is all taken care of. All meals on board included. It's contemporary, gastronomy. We do regional gastronomy, and we do, we try to match our regional cuisine with the destination. So it's very important. Of course, with the French flair, our gastronomy has been directed by Alain Ducasse, who is a Michelin-starred chef. But all meals are included. The gratuities are also included, the taxes, the open bar, 24-hour room service, butler service in the suites, short landings via Zodiacs, and all as well, and Wi-Fi. But all expeditions are also included on the Smithsonian journeys. So this
all the expeditions are included. So they're not buying a bunch of additional shore excursions.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's huge, because really, I always tell people, like, you look at these lower prices, and then once they add up all of the extras, they're in the same price point of some of these excursions or some of these sailings that you've got.
Exactly. Look, we have the wine route and ocean from Lisbon to Bordeaux. So this is what I want to show you. These are destinations that are off the beaten path. They're totally different. This is a 10-night departure, and look at the price point. It's $57.10. And when you start adding the Wi-Fi throughout the day, the gastronomy, and you start adding the 24-hour room service, it's going to cost you, because they're on other cruise line. There's a price to get on and there's a price to get off. So I want to give you the opportunity to not be nickel and dime and on your fantastic vacation. And really, Americans have very little time to take vacations. So every vacation that you book has to be a memorable experience. And here you have the opportunity to discover and taste exceptional wines throughout the cruise, because we're going to Lisbon, Lisbon has amazing Porto, which are very well known for their gastronomy. The same thing in Bilbao, the northern part of Spain, which is very well known for their cuisine. You have the Guggenheim Museum. You could discover the beautiful green and historic regions of the Basque country. There's so many beautiful things to discover in this, and it's $57.10. For example,
and Portugal is so hot right now. It was really trendy before COVID, and I feel like it's just up. Where maybe a decade ago it was kind of B-list for Europe, and now I feel like it's Ooh, the hot destination of Europe.
Exactly. Then we have this one that is a back-to-back from Bordeaux to Dublin. I mean, this is a 3,500. And remember, all these prices are $300 off for first-time cruisers. So I just want to give you more or less a destination kind of, just an idea where we go, the mosaic. But for example, look, I want to show you a very important destination. And this is in the alliance with Smithsonian Journey. So here we go. Just to give you an idea what we have 18 cruises, 17 yachting experience, and 2 expedition. We do not have, it's a 3,000 guest capacity throughout, listen to this, throughout all these 18 sailings. So this is a very exclusive experience built with Smithsonian Journeys, also clientels, Ponant's travel agents. I mean, this is just amazing. All the shore excursions are included. One included shore excursion or activity in each port of call. One more thing that is also, we have experts on board, and we'll be showing documentary shows in the theater. We also have Smithsonian theme nights, dinners, signature cocktail, trivias. And we're also going to be working very shortly in 2023 departures. So I'm going to go really quick over this just to give you an idea of the price points. We have Antarctica, the White Continent. This is just with hiking opportunities. For this sailing itself, that we also provide the airfare from Buenos Aires to Ushuaia, a one-night pre in Buenos Aires with dinner and breakfast the following day, as well, of course, the transportation to the airport to take that amazing flight. And there you will have the opportunity to go to Tierra del Fuego National Park, and we also have no single supplement. What does that mean to you? Well, if you have a solo traveler, you do not have to pay an additional supplement. Okay.
And I feel like that is huge on the single supplement. I always think of you guys when I think single supplement.
Absolutely. And then we also have the Panama and Costa Rica by sea. This is an opportunity to swim and snorkel and really get too close to the destination of the flora and the fauna. It's a full, of course, one very important thing that we offer here is the only Smithsonian Journey museum outside of the United States is located in Panama. And there we're going to have a reception, and we're going to have a full day of discovery of Panama Canal. And we're going to be ending that date with a cocktail and a very welcoming experience by the Panamanian government. We're going to be also getting into very close to the region's tropical flora and fauna of the Carrara National Park, as well as encounters with the local indigenous community of Cunayala and the Envera community. And how do you get there? Only through amazing experience of Zodiac landings.
Yeah,
this is going to be an amazing experience of just, and it's, look at the pricing. It's $44.10 minus the $300 off. It's $41.10. $300 off, and that's going to be for first-time Ponant cruisers. If you're going into the Caribbean, to the Windward Islands, we depart from St. Lucia. So guests can stay one night or 2 nights before and then get to all these beautiful islands, Dominica, Guadeloupe, that can only be reached by small ships. There we're going to have snorkeling and diving, and also the barbecue lunch in a private island, exceptional opportunities to observe turtles, barracudas, lobsters, and remember, you're sailing on a private yacht, so you're going to be doing water sports from the back of the ship. The treasures of Japan by sea. It's
also so gorgeous. I lived in Japan, and I love this whole itinerary. So
this is a very remarkable experience, and this is an opportunity to make and eat traditional Japanese oru noodles. You're going to be sampling sake in a traditional sake making village. You're going to be going into the Hiroshima. And it is just very beautiful. I'm just going to go over a little bit faster. This is a very hot destination right now. Cruising southern Spain and Portugal. There are 2 different dates, which are May 3rd and October 30th. It's from Lisbon to Cadiz to Malaga, to Palma de Mallorca, Valencia, and Barcelona. So what is amazing about this, every single port of call will include a shore excursions. One of the most exclusive one will be the Alcázar in Seville from Cadiz, the Alhambra in Granada from Malaga, and the exclusive nighttime private tour of Alhambra in Granada. This is just, I mean, there's so many beautiful destinations that we'll be discovering during the Smithsonian Journeys sailings. Lisbon to London, cruising Europe's western shores. This is beautiful. You can do a pre-night in Lisbon and a post in London. You'll be able to savor the famed wines of Porto. We're going to the Tower Hercules, Mont Saint Michel. Oh my gosh, it's just
that's where I'm going next week.
Oh, wonderful. Well, take pictures and then send them to me.
Yeah.
And also the exploration, the Christian pilgrimage of the famous Santiago de Compostela on Easter Sunday. Santiago de Compostela, as somebody knows, it's one of the apostles, and it's very famous, Santiago de Compostela, the site, because there are a lot of pilgrimage, trips either from Italy. I mean, there's just come from all over the world. And also one magnificent visit to the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, the opportunity to go into the historic Omaha Beach and the World War II Normandy American Cemetery and Memorial. And this one is from 4540. All the ships.
How do we know which ones are Smithsonian, which ones are not?
All of them. All these that I'm showing you are Smithsonian Journeys.
They're all Smithsonian, but if we were to go online, they'd be marked clearly that they were Smithsonian.
Yes, absolutely.
So real quick, what's the difference between the Smithsonian and the regular sailings? Is it just the
yachting experience? On regular yachting experience that are not Smithsonian do not include the shore excursions.
Oh, they don't include it. Okay.
On Smithsonian Journeys, it will include the transfers from the airport to the pier, and round trip would also include all the shore excursions, as well as dedicated Smithsonian Journeys experts on board to talk about history and the flora and fauna, cruising the historic cities of the Baltic as well, with an overnight in St. Petersburg. This is going to Sweden, Helsinki, Estonia, Copenhagen, and really it's about this is very still rich in splendor of the Tsar and the traces of the Russian Enlightenment. Every single shore excursion is included. And of course, we have the Iceland Voyage, which is hot right now. We have the sailing from June 6th to June 13, but we have more. And this one is really the option of Golden Circle excursion. This is most of the emblematic sites in Iceland. Remember, this would include all the shore excursions, and I can give you more information regarding that. This is very hot as well, Angela. This is the Arctic Norway glaciers, ice flows, and polar bears. One very interesting. This is a true expedition. So we're going to be doing zodiac landings. And this one includes also the clients will be departing from the US to Paris.
Interesting. Okay.
And then we provide a charter flight from Paris to Longyearbyen. So every outing when you get there, it's going to be in zodiac landings. There will be naturalist guides, hiking opportunities, really sailing the Hinlopen Strait between Spitsbergen and northern Ladstedt. And it's going to be such a enriching experience, because this is just about the natural world. It's really about seeing the flora, the fauna, the polar bears. It's the Svalbard reindeers. Oh my goodness, this is just a very pristine natural landscape departure for us. The Scottish Isles and the Norwegian fjords. This one, it's selling.
This is a gorgeous itinerary.
This one is selling very, very quickly. Very quickly. This one is really sailing through the Norwegian fjords with stops in with and also a train journey on the Flam Railway to archipelagos, Scotland and Shetland Island and Orkney. It's going to be about Viking history aboard, offshore and on board, the opportunity to visit Ely Donan Castle. I mean, and also sample going into distilleries and really tasting and sampling the region famous Scotch whiskey. This is a back to back. If you guys notice, it's June 17th and then June 20 until June 23rd.
Okay, so you can link up and do more Ireland. If you want.
Yes, exactly. This is just another beautiful opportunity into going into the Isle of Skye, the Oberland exploration, more visits to Dublin, to the Literature City, and to also view the Book of Kells. I mean, these are very enriching experiences. And also the Dalmatian coast. And one of the most iconic features of this sailing is crossing the Corinth Canal. This is an opportunity that can only be reached by small ship.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so you cannot go through the canal without a small ship. Okay, that's new.
No, I'll show you a picture of the canal in a little bit. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's so narrow that only small ships like Ponant can go through. So we have the Adriatic and Ionian Seas. And really we're discovering here 4 Mediterranean countries: Italy, Croatia, Montenegro, and Greece. And we spent a lot of time in each destination, so guests can have ample time to look at the beauties of each destination. The cruising, if you notice, this is once again a back-to-back.
Back-to-back, yeah, on that. So you could double it.
Exactly. You can make it a longer, beautiful experience. So we have swimming opportunities here. We're going into the Sacred Island Monastery of St. John, the Caves of the Apocalypse, and Patmos. So once again, we're going into very small islands, and we exceptional sailing into the Santorini caldera. I mean, these are just destinations, once again, can only be reached in small ships. Then you have cruising the Norwegian fjords, another exceptional itinerary, really going into the steep cliffs and crystal clear waters, lush vegetation. You're going into beautiful fjords of light, and it's really beautiful because it goes through granite cliffs that are several hundred meters high. Spectacular destinations to discover, the landscape, the flora, the fauna. This is just beautiful. Another one that we have, it's another sailing for Iceland. Once again, you'll be discovering Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland, and the 3 most emblematic sites of Iceland. You also get to see the puffins, the Atlantic puffins, the little penguins. It's really beautiful. And the horses. Oh my God, the horses are just beautiful as well. The humpback, the minke whales. And the last one, but not least, is the voyage along the Great Lakes from Toronto to Milwaukee. So if you guess,
you guys had domestic trips.
Yes. Okay. Yes, we do. And one of the most iconic things that will be here, it's not only going into the Niagara Falls, but it's really combining an itinerary of nature and cultural. Geological curiosities. You have the history of the indigenous Americans really innovating the region of European colonization. And of course, the charming Mackinac Island, which has preserved its Victorian architecture, and you can only reach it by ship here, and there are no cars, so you'll see the horses, very pristine, very historical, just like in a little book. So this is what I have for you. Remember that Panon always comes out with the lowest pricing possible, never decreasing decreasing its fares once final payment has been made, which is absolutely price parity and really talks about booking ahead of time.
Okay, so let me get that straight. So you guys don't 2 months prior, if there's still availability, to decrease price. So it's advantageous for them to book early then.
The sooner, the better.
Okay.
The farther out, the better.
Okay.
Because
I like that.
that's when you'll get the least expensive rate. And we do offer welcome offer of $300 off per person. If they have sold with us for the second time, they will receive 5% off. And if you're sharing any of these amazing experiences and you have 3 or more cabins together, then they each get a 5% off. We do have romantic offers for honeymooners. It's 5%, as well as a bottle of champagne, photo sessions, 2 spot treatments all together, and 1 dinner at the captain's table. If they're celebrating 5 years of 5 years of wedding or civil union, they also get a $250 off.
Okay.
And yes, we do have over 105 no single supplement
sailings there.
So
I think that doesn't penalize anyone.
Exactly. And do we have, I do want to show you this because it's very important for you to start learning how to sell Ponant and sell all-inclusive destinations and experiences. We're looking at an 8-day Caribbean sailing versus a 7-day Caribbean sailing from Barbados. And you start adding things up. And let's say that you're doing also, which has not been included here, it is the shore excursions. If you start adding up and you start adding the open bar, the gratuities, the unlimited Wi-Fi, the 24-hour room service, the specialty dinings, the shore excursions, you start really nickel and diming. But with Ponant, we don't nickel and dime. We actually we offer you an all-inclusive experience. We offer you destinations that are off the beaten path, as well as ships that are new, built in 2020, 2018, 2019, with 184 guest capacity and always on a deluxe stateroom balcony. Here you're going into bigger ships, probably older ships, and really much more expensive. So it's really up to you whether you want to start providing and learning how to make your time. You need to sell wisely. Your time is valuable. Your client's time is valuable as well. And really the experience, it's not the same as selling on a Maserati of the ocean on a small ship. On Ponant than selling in a bigger ship. It's really about saving time for your clients and saving time and money for your clients. You book with Smithsonian Journeys, and each you receive a $300 off. And I want to show you a very.
I think we all need a copy of that chart. Is that a chart that's available to advisors to use with their clients?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I think that is so key when you really look at it side to side.
Exactly. Very important. And if you're looking at ponantus.ponant and you want to look at the no single supplement, all you got to do is go into the offers and there's, but very important. I wanted to show you a picture of the Caribbean Canal, and I'm really going backwards. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. These are ships. Beautiful.
They're so
the 4 sister ships, the Le Boreal, and these are built for more of a colder climate polar expeditions. And this is a beautiful Caribbean canal.
Wow. Okay, it is so narrow, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it is very narrow, and only small ships can go through there. So this is an experience on its own. This is just something very remarkable, and really, you want to build memories, and that's what
I'm stressed out about that.
Exactly. Let me show you just an introductory cabin. This is not it's about 183 square feet.
So this is the entry level on these ships.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. These are on the Explorer class ships. This is the owner suite. This is the owner suite balcony. This is, if you look how beautiful this is really our grill kind of a restaurant, and you can eat inside or outside. And this is on the sister ships where you have dining experience inside or out. You can have drinks here. You can have your breakfast, your dinner. It's such a beautiful place to relax. And this is what we want to provide: stress-free vacation, something that is just so worthwhile. We have been in clothes for such a long time, so this is really the time to sell on your own private yacht. This is
like these furnishings are like so streamlined, like it's relaxing.
It is relaxing.
It's
yes.
not yeah.
And the fact that everything, it's so crystal clear, it's so beautiful. It's really, natural light coming in, the decoration. It's really, and this is the underwater lounge.
Okay. When you said that before, I was like, I've got to see how I'd feel about feeling like, even though you're underwater and you're underwater.
Exactly. This is underwater, and it is a very relaxing place. You would hear the ocean. There is no shakers and blenders. This is more of a champagne bar, wine bar. This is more have a liquor, just sit down and hear the ocean, just immerse yourself in the experience. This is where we do our lectures. We cabaret styles show every night. There is entertainment, and this is one of our full spot areas.
Meet me there. Yeah.
Exactly. And this is another place where you can relax and look at the ocean and really immerse yourself once again in the destination. And if we talk about the Panon Experience, we have a regional gastronomy with a French flair, but we also have the ultimate hamburgers, hot dogs, and pizza and French fries, and accompany wine with that, and an amazing, beautiful dessert back there.
Because sometimes I just like a good cheeseburger on a trip.
Exactly. We want to be close to home.
Sometimes I just want to have a plate of fries.
And guess what? Guess what this is? This is room service.
Oh, fun. Okay. Yeah, I'm so impressed with this. I don't know if last time we did this, if we went through some of the ships or not, because I feel like this is the first vision for me. So this is so exciting.
Exactly. So this is a typical 24-hour room service. And this is also a very nice tea, breakfast. You like to, and this is the way we do things. Very stylish, very classy, understated elegance. This is what we provide for you. It's a relaxing atmosphere. If you have anyone who has mobility challenges, we are also ADA compliance. Look at the lift to make things so much easier for a person who's in a wheelchair to go through one step. You see,
this is really accessible on the ship too, and I think that's really important.
Very important. And we also have all the necessary railings, in our cabins, the space, everything. It's very comfortable. We also have the open bridge policy, where guests can come on board and just look how they our captains, our staff sail through this amazing destinations. They can talk to them, they can see how they dock in certain destinations. I mean, this is a feature that in many cruise line you really have to pay extra for, and this is open to our guests, and it's just another activity, amazing activity. And this is the back of the ships on the Explorer class.
I think this is so exciting right here that you can just jump right off and you're in.
And the reason why I want to show you this, it's because there are several levels of where you can relax, but also the fact of how easy it is to go in and out of a Zodiac. You have a platform here that your your guests can just jump right into a Zodiac and make such a unique, make something very unique, something simple, and a different experience for your clients. And this is what we try to instill in travel advisors. This is a different cruise line. This is not your typical 3,000 guests or your typical, other luxury cruise line. It's really understated elegance. Once again, it's becoming one with the destinations. This is something very different. This is a blend. Every cruise is really a blend of adventure, exploration, and discovery, all experience in luxury comfort and even in the heart of the extreme landscapes such as Antarctica, the Arctic, and any of those. Kimberly, this is our new ship that will be sailing very soon. This is the exploration vessel going into all the way to 90-degree latitude in the North Pole. This is a beautiful picture. We have a 24-hour, we have the spa, the gym, a full-size gym, and this is the entry level staterooms.
Okay, we have a question. Could you include the link to the Academy? I think you put through a slide to that, and there's an advisor that's asking for that.
It's very simple. It's just PonantAcademy.com.
PonantAcademy.com.
Yes, PonantAcademy.com. That is the to access. But remember, if you want to go into Ponant Pro, which is the booking site, please reach out to me, because if you already have the travel agency has been registered with Ponant before, or if you belong to a host account, just please reach out to me, because we do not want to recreate an agency profile, because the commission and all the services and all the amenities that we provide will not be linked to your new profile. So this is all the places that we go to. Well, this is just, kind of a little map to show you that we have the Arctic, that we have Alaska departure, North America, Polynesia, Seychelles, Kimberley, Mediterranean, Northern Europe. And we do all this in such a style. And we want to make this more memorable. It was really to discover and learning to provide cruises that are enriching to your clients, that when you come back, it's a wow experience. Wow, what unique destinations have I discovered? My travel advisor sent me a Ponant cruise that it was just an immersive travel experience. This is very wholesome. And this is what really want to instill in you, provide things that are unique, that are off the beaten path, that your clients understand the destination, but they understand it in comfort.
And look at the words that she's been using. I've been kind of jotting them down, you guys. Just offer unique destinations, off the beaten path, understated elegance, immersive. Those are all keywords that you guys could be using when you're selling this. So I've just been writing a few of them down just to use in my own little vocabulary.
And that it's beautiful. And we do have, once again, we have activities on board. We have experts on board. And we really are discovering and learning to enrich, understanding the destination. It's really about understanding the destination. It's because there are so many ships out there. And really what your clients are going to remember is the destination.
Kate, let me ask you something, because I feel like there's a misconception on age. Give us the demographics on your ships.
The demographic, it's really about 55 years of age. And of course, it really depends on the destination, the longer itinerary, the older generation we would have on board. But even during the summertime, we also have some families on board. It's not really our core demographic, so many families, but we do have them. And when I tell you it's about 150 guests average, it's because it's more of double occupancy. We do have triple occupancy and quad, but it's really suites that become connecting cabins, really. And we do have some that are triple, such as a deluxe stateroom. And it's just about, and we do have 60s, 70s, and even 8 guests that are 80. But they are active. They want to learn about the world.
So I like that. So it's an active crowd, because
it is an active crowd.
And I feel like Lux Adventure is the destination, or is the direction we are just headed with a lot of these itineraries now.
Exactly. And we do have departures out of Cozumel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not
We
know
have
that.
departures out of Bridgetown, Barbados.
Mhm.
If your clients want to stay close by, we do have out of Martinique, Barbados. As I said, we have some destinations out of Toronto. We have some destinations out of Milwaukee. So, just my best advice is work with me. Work with me because we can work in marketing. We can find destinations
Mhm.
that are of your client's interest. And one thing when we talk about right now, for example, the I understand that we have some probably consumers on the line, but we do have for a limited time until August 6th, we have book Smithsonian and earn up to $300 e-gift card as a booking incentive.
Okay, so as a booking incentive, okay.
And
E-gift
of
card.
course, and for our consumers, for our clients, we do have a $300 off per
Okay.
person.
Okay. And that goes up until when?
And that's the $300 is an evergreen offer. It doesn't expire.
That's not going to. Okay.
Exactly, and doesn't expire. If I made Angela, I just want to give you the last, show you the last thing, and it will be. Give me a second. Are you able to see the Panon screen?
I see the website right there. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, there we go. Just to give you an idea, yes, we are sailing in 21, and this is one of the most beautiful destinations, and it's also back to back. Look.
Oh
This is
yeah.
beautiful. From
Yeah.
Vera, you're going to Sicily, you're going into Athens, to Greece. But if you want to find the Smithsonian journeys, just or any destination, you're coming here. It says where, and you can also narrow it down by when.
Okay.
And if you're going into offers, this is where you will find the no single supplement.
Okay.
And if you want expeditions, if you want to read about the ships, and anyone, of course, Angela, you're always about marketing, right? So here in marketing, we have something very, very, very special. Look at this price. The Essentials of the Caribbean. Look at all the departures, the departures that we have here, the islands that we're going into, St. Bart's, Guadeloupe, very small, and it's just for, and if you look, excuse me, if you remove the $300 for first time cruises, it's $51.40 for 12 days.
Well, and really, I mean, if you're booking high end, $1,000 a night in any of these places at some of our, select properties. I mean, really, if you do the math for a week, I mean, it's so affordable with everything that you're getting.
Exactly. And then if you want to do marketing, we have a very special Scales magazine, which is here.
So tell us how people are using the magazine to sell.
How?
Inspire. How are they using it to inspire? Yeah.
To inspired, and you can share this in your social media.
Okay, that's so gorgeous. Yeah.
This is, we have the Seychelles. What's remarkable about Commandant Charcot? What do you do on a date in St. Petersburg? What do you do in
I actually shared a
California?
piece of this last year and it was probably one of my highest viewed posts.
Exactly. What
Yeah.
is a polar expedition in the Arctic Sea? I mean, there are so many beautiful in pictures.
Love. Yeah. So many.
This is free marketing.
Okay, we need to wrap up. Let me get back to I'm on full screen right now. Let me see.
Let me show you really quick something very, very beautiful that we have for next year. And it's if anyone has had interest in the Azores, we do have beautiful Azores. We do have, and look at the rates. You have a 7-9 from $3,100.
Wow.
This is from Athens to Civitavecchia. Just to give you an idea, look, This is the Alaska in its fur trade. This is a 14 night, and it really includes the flight.
Yeah.
You
So
see, these are
yeah.
exactly, these are all expeditions, all shore excursions included. And if you know, and you take out your paper and pencil and you start adding up all the shore excursion in Alaska, you know it's a whole lot more for 14 days.
I know. I know. I love it. I just feel like your whole portfolio is so gorgeous.
Exactly. And we do have longer sailings as well as shorter sailings. You have the Southeast, you have a voyage along the here in the US. You have more of, Russian or Arctic Circle. I mean, there's so many beautiful things. This is a very, after Saw itinerary, this is look at the New Guinea Odyssey, the splendors of the Med. I mean, there's so many beautiful destinations to discover. And if you're really quick, if you're looking for the Seychelles, which is a hot destination right now, you have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful destinations here. I mean, Ponant takes you to over 450 destinations worldwide. You can share everything that we have. And if you look at Kimberly is the it's kind of the Antarctic tropical of the world.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And
then question: if we have advisors who are like, "Wow, I've never maybe pushed up to maybe more of the premium luxury product like Ponant," what's a good starting point? Should they try to promote a group, or what would be an entry level first move for new advisors to get?
You know what? It really depends.
In the market, not necessarily new advisors in the industry, but really anybody that's new to selling your product.
Okay. This is very important. We need to work together, because first, what we need to do is really narrow down the destinations that they want to sell. What have their clients been interested in? Because we're not going to pick anything just out of the hot, anything just. We really need to work together to find the destinations that it's going to appeal to their clients.
Mm-hmm.
What you can do a post, you can do a posting, post on your website what destinations may appear to your clients. Would it be a 12-night secrets of the Seychelles for
Seychelles, Maldives, and Sri Lanka? Oh my gosh, for starting at 5,400.
Exactly.
That's a bargain. If you guys don't know those neighborhoods at all, that is a bargain right there.
And this one right here, it has all the shore excursions included.
Yeah. I kind of feel like I want to do one of those.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. You have an 8-day, you have a 12-night, but the most importantly, regarding the question that you asked me, work with me, because we are going to find the right destinations that it's going to appeal to your clients. We're going to create flyers. We will create a Facebook posting, things to not, because I don't want you to take out a group or do a promotion and just, yes, work with me on a flyer, a posting, Facebook posting, or a social media, and that's it.
Do you find that advisors, I mean, I know the answer to this, but advisors are more successful working one-on-one with the business development manager? And that's why you are called the business development manager.
Exactly. We also have a very important aspect of it is to follow up with a virtual cruise night or anything interesting that we can bring. I have even brought my the fleet ambassador from Ponant to do a cruise night, and it has been very, very successful. Those are little things that we go the extra mile for you. If you want to create postcards, if you want to create a flyer. So it's really but just don't take out a group and just wait until, it's going to sell itself. No, it really takes time and dedication. For example, if you're going to do a diving trip, try to find the local diving shops, people who are in diving clubs, things like that. If you're going to find explorers, if you're going to sell the Arctic, and really learn about the destination. So you sound, your conversations are interesting, It's really learning about the destinations that is going to make a difference between you and the internet.
Right. So much good advice there. Okay, we have to wrap up. So let me reduce the screen here. I'm going to take this off. Anything that you just want to kind of wrap up with? It looks like we've answered all the questions that we had.
Okay, perfect. There we go, and stop screen.
Okay.
So this is the advice that I have for you. Reach out to me. It's very important. It's Y and then Perez, Perez at Ponon.com, or you can call me or text me at 786-853-2721.
And you're covering the whole Southeast, or
well, I cover
you can refer them to who their business development manager is, correct?
That is correct. Yes, I have Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, the U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and I know I'm forgetting some another place, but it doesn't matter. Just call me and I'll reach out to your business development director, and we'll work together to make you successful and to really give you a trip of a lifetime.
And Ponant is really pro using an advisor.
Yes, we do not reach out to consumers.
Okay, so if you're watching this and you are a consumer, reach out to yours truly. If you're an advisor, reach out to Yenedi. She wants to help you get going. It's been so informative today. I'm always so excited after I talk to you because you're just amazing and your product's amazing, and it's just grown so much over the last a couple of years. And
remember, it's all about immersive travel experience, because your clients can buy anything on the internet, but it's very different for them to understand it, to understand the destinations and the benefit of sailing on, it's like sailing on your own private yacht. It's really the Ponant difference.
Yeah.
And it's not stuffy, and it's all about the destination. So it's very different.
Okay, with that being said, I'm Angela Hughes, luxury travel entrepreneur. We're here every single week with luxury tips to help you grow your luxury travel market share. And thank you to Yenedi Perez with Ponant Cruises today. And reach out to us with any questions, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Thank you, Angela, for your time and for this opportunity. And I greatly appreciate everyone's time. Looking forward to working with each and every one of you. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.